Man, what's up, y'all? This is my 2007 Ford Taurus. I just did valve covers on it. Valve cover gaskets. As you can see there. It's a bit ugly, but who gives a fuck? You know? No, I'm just kidding. Hey, but no, on a serious note, I did valve cover gaskets on this. Just did the back not too long ago. I let it dry for like 2 hours. It only calls for an hour to dry, but a whole day to cure, but it dries up in like an hour. But anyways, I wanted to help those out there who really don't understand how to tackle a job like this. It's really not that difficult. I don't really have that much experience, but you gotta do it, man. Just get in there, man, and do it. It's a 3.0. I had a Mercury Sable, and the engine, everything looks almost similar. So yeah. So if you have a Mercury, I'm pretty much sure it's the same shit. But anyway, I don't know where to start, man. The front is so easy, man. You could probably do it yourself without even me explaining it, but I'll go through it as best I can. The first thing I started doing was I took off the negative terminal on your battery. That's what you should do. Don't ask me why. I just think it's safer that way. You don't want to die trying to fucking change your fucking valve cover gaskets. I doubt you'll die, but you know what I mean. But anyways, so yeah, man. I started off taking the fucking intake assembly off this little thing here, and I'm gonna break it down as fucking simple as I can, dude. Like, I'm not even gonna name shit. I'm just gonna point at what goes off and what goes back on. That's all I'm gonna do, man. So anyways, you want to take this air filter off, right? You take the air filter off. To do that, man, you want to loosen up this bolt right here. It's an 8mm bolt. Bam, that one. Take that off. Scoot this sumbitch down. Of course, you take the fucking clips off. Boom, boom. There's two. Boom, boom. Disconnect this shit. Disconnect that. This little thing here goes to the fucking down. This here, you take that off, and then yeah, you just wiggle this thing off. It gives you a lot of room to get down in here, because you're gonna need to fucking take off a fucking 13mm bolt, and that's gonna be that one right there where the top of my finger is. Bam. Because it's like holding in a bracket that's holding this little fucking I forget, man, but yeah, it's holding this thing in, and you're gonna need to take the intake manifold off. You're gonna have to unscrew this is where my pinky is, right here. Unscrew that, and the other one on the other side, which is right here, right under there. And then those are gonna play a key role in fucking getting that intake manifold off. Because after you take the fucking let me see. After you take fucking this screw, this fucking screw, and the other one there on the corner right here, right there. After you take those fucking screws off, you're gonna be able to wiggle this motherfucker off. And because you loosen up those things over here under where I showed you, it'll be much more easier. Now, of course, you take the fucking all this bullshit off. You just want to disconnect everything that's basically connecting the intake to fucking, I don't know, just fucking disconnect as much shit as you can. Just remember where you put it. It just makes the fucking job easier. Of course, you take this off. This here connects to this, And that, you just pull these fucking green tabs up like that, and you pull that motherfucker off. You wiggle that shit off. Of course, you take this off first. This is being held in by these two screws. Bam and bam. That's why I said you gotta take. But see, it also holds in the intake, so you really just take those nuts off on top to take this off, and then under those nuts are screws, 8mm. After that, after you get that off, trust me, you'll know what to do next, because it's pretty much the same as doing the front. Now for the front, it's easy as shit, man. You take the fucking coil pack off by taking the fucking 8mm screws off. You wiggle that son bitch off. You push it to the side, and then you take the sensors. That's these sensors. You take the fucking fuel sensors off, right? Boom. You take those off. You move it to the side, and bam, there goes your fucking screws. So you take off for the fucking valve cover. And it's the same fucking process in the back. I'm just showing you how to get this son bitch off right here, because that's really in the fucking way. You can't really do the fucking back without taking this shit off. So, what else? Yeah, man. So just keep in mind, man. Don't forget what goes where, man. Because I already fucking spent 30 extra minutes trying to figure out where two screws went, and I ended up finding out where they went. So yeah. And then you clean it up real nice with a razor. You scrape off the fucking sealant that was on there before, and then you put the new sealant on, which I use the fucking red RTV silicone. That motherfucker, because the shop I worked at, man, they recommend that shit, man. Nothing else, because I mean, and it does dry fast too, man. So you would want to put you would want to put the valve covers back on immediately, let it dry for an hour or two, and then start the car, you know, go do what you have to do. I mean, but then within a day, man, it's like fully cured. But what else? I know I'm missing something, man. Oh yeah, the EGR valve. The EG motherfucking R valve. Hold on. So for the EGR valve back here, right there, this fucking thing right here, there's fucking two fucking 10mm screws right here. You see, like right here, boom. You gotta take there's one right there and one on the other side. You have to take those two 10mm screws off, so this fucking intake manifold can wiggle off. Also, there's this screw right here. This, bam, that's another I want to say 10, or oh no, you know what? It's an 8. This is an 8mm screw. There's one on the other side. You need to take that off as well. And I forget to mention, you're gonna need 8mm deep sockets for this job, man, because I mean, unless you have it, you know what, I was gonna say use an 8mm wrench, but that shit doesn't work, man. I mean, you're gonna need a deep socket, 8mm, trust me. So yeah, you take that one off and the one on the other side, and you're golden, man. And it should wiggle right off. And don't forget to plug these things back in, because your shit'll be running fucking shitty. It'll have a rough idle if none of these fucking these tubes or these fucking hoses are put back. One day I forgot to put this one some bitch right here back on, and it was running shitty. But so yeah, man, just make sure you put everything back where it goes. You know, this shit is not hard at all. Anyone can do this shit, man. If you have any fucking questions, man, just inbox me, let me know, man, and I'll help you out as much as I can. I know I'm missing a lot of shit. I know you have a lot of questions, and just let me know, and I'll be willing to answer those motherfuckers. Yeah, just did a brake flush, transmission flush, power steering flush, and coolant flush. And this was the last fucking shit I did, and it only took about an hour and a half. Oh no, that was just for the back. The back took an hour and a half, but altogether it was probably like 2.5 hours. All right, you guys have a good one. Okay, this is what it looks like off. I mean, I already put the valve covers back on. I'm done. Just wanted to show you guys. Now I'm just ready to put the intake manifold back on. I mean, it's pretty simple. You just really have. I mean, dude, I really don't know what I'm doing. I just went right into it. You see this bracket right here? This is. You're gonna have to unloosen. You're gonna have to loosen that bolt up to get this intake manifold off. It's right here on the side of right by. Let me see, spark plug number 3 in the back. So just take a 13mm and take that bolt off, and boom, you can pull this some bitch off right here. But